any gigs that I do, there'll be at least one gospel, and it may be 3 or 4. I play in churches and I play in bars, and there ain't nothing like playing gospel to a pack of drunks. They know all the verses, they know all the words, and they're so enthusiastic. And if you're going to save souls, you probably got to need to go with souls that need to be saved on. And sooner or later, everybody passes through the bar, whether it's an alcohol bar or another kind of bar. We need to hear more gospel music now. The problems that we've got are not political, they're not legal. And the politicians and the lawyers aren't going to get us out of them. They're moral problems. Gospel music is a religion in tune, that's all. I'm a simple man. I'm not a preacher. I'm not here to save you. I don't care what you believe. I don't care if you believe what I believe. You don't. It makes no difference to me. This is what I think. I think God, when you're born, God gives you 2 things. One is a canvas. And every day, you go out and you walk the path that you choose. I think God lets you walk any path you want, and there's millions of combinations. And every day, you take some of your paint and paint on it what you did that day. Sometimes you run into people that need your help, and you paint a little bit on their canvas. Sometimes it's the other way around. Sometimes you're the one that needs the help. I don't think I've done much music. I've done mostly talking. I'm sorry. You gotta walk that lonesome path. You gotta walk it by yourself. Nobody else can walk it for you. You gotta walk it by yourself. Mostly we walk along and we get along without others. But sometimes they need you and sometimes you need them. Those are called messianic moments. This is like somebody coming out of the blue and helping you out, and then they're gone and you don't ever see them again. And there are a lot of different examples I know in my life of that. I think you walk the path. And now, all you agnostics and atheists and heathens and non-believers can drop right here. You can believe that you just dropped dead on the path. That's okay with me. But this is what I think. I think when you come to the end of the path, you'll be at the edge of the river. And I think that you'll empty your pockets right there. All your money, all the things you own, what you were, it all goes down in the sand right there. And you walk across the river by yourself. There's some people on the other side of the river that I think are waiting on me. My mom and dad, my sister, my heroes, my neighbors, Meredith. I think they're waiting on me on the other side. You'll cross it by yourself. I've got a cousin. She leaned over and talked to her comatose husband and never came out of that coma. And she said, when you get across the river, find us a cabin. Find it down by the river. We'll have a garden, we'll have the dogs. Man, that's strong. That's faith. I heard about a guy in West Virginia whose time for dying is just like an airplane schedule. Better than an airplane schedule. He was going to die that day, and they all knew he was going to die that day, and his wife was sitting beside his bed, and she said, I want to go with you. He said, you can't. She said, I want to go with you. She said, you cannot. But I'll walk slow. You hurry along. That's strong, boys and girls. Let's sing a couple songs. Come on. Get ready. Let's go. fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away.
When the shadows of this life have grown, I'll fly away. Like a bird from these prison bars has flown, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to the land where joys will never end. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus keeps me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk, dear Lord, close to thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is mine. Just a closer walk with thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Now, through this world of toils and snares, if I falter, Lord, who cares? Now, who with me my burden shares? Oh, none but thee, dear Lord, none but thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is mine. Just a closer walk with thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. closer walk with thee.